Echo!
Echo! Echo!
Echo!
Echo!
Echo! Echo!
Okay.
Yeah, basically we're in the horrible echoey staircase place.
Echo!
Dun, dun, dun.
Echo!
Yeah,
It's the Grand Canyon.
of jumping down this. Right, Liam.
I'll do it now. We're going to do Doctor Who first.
No, we're going to do this.
I haven't decided what I was going to say yet.
Well, if you don't know what you're going to say, we don't know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Well, basically, last night he was saying, I've got an idea for something, so we'll have another word to signalise this word that thing I'm
And
talking
the
about.
word was brothel wall.
Yes, and you said literally 5 minutes ago.
I don't know how my brain leads me to these things. I just sometimes if I'm sitting on the bus or lying in bed, I'll just be thinking about stuff, and then eventually I'll be like, oh, yes, that's weird, isn't it?
Well, as long as it takes your eyes off those pregnant women on
Shut
the
up,
bus,
man.
I'm okay with it.
That's an old joke. It's an outdated joke.
Actually, did you know, in the lesson we've just had, Liam has admitted on camera that when he has a son or a daughter, he's going to show them porn at the age of 12.
I was joking.
Really?
It was.
Really?
No, it's because Mark was saying. What was he saying? He was saying things like.
Mark's the teacher, by the way.
No, it was
No,
Mark.
Mark.
Gothic Mark.
Yeah.
Knobhead Mark.
Bullshit, tell him, Mark. No, he was saying like a 12-year-old, you can show a little bit, and then it's like 16, you can show them like nudity, and then 18 is like full sex.
They're like film certificates, by the way.
What? Oh yeah,
Film certificates.
yeah, films like 12.
Oh, right.
So then I don't know. I just sort of started saying, oh, well, when I'm a father, I'm going to show my 12-year-old pornography because
Well, how did
I'm
you get to
getting ready.
well, if all he said was father, how did you get to daughter?
Because we said that was his daughter.
These are boobs.
Because his
You
daughter's
like
called
that?
Iris. His daughter's called Iris because it was on the camera, computer, camera Iris. So his daughter's called Iris.
I don't know how we got there. Yeah.
Alright.
So
It's called Irish, it's in the name.
Yeah.
Daniel's just sitting there with a sandwich.
I'm staying out of this one.
I haven't had anything to eat since yesterday.
That's insane.
He's lost about 5 stone.
You're looking well,
Less
Daniel.
than 24 hours.
My God!
Well, 12 hours.
5 stone in 12 hours? My God, man. Tell us your secret.
My God!
So, Doctor Who.
He's trying to think of a sandwich.
Just like continues eating it. So,
What? Where we left off?
Anyway,
Oh
yeah.
God, yeah.
We were talking about Doctor Who and things that kind of ticked us off.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
River.
What?
Nothing.
Her was good.
What?
She's a good girl.
Yeah,
She
good
looks
guy.
after you.
Herpaderp. Derp.
Okay. So,
Yeah, where to begin
no,
then?
we'll do Doctor Who for a bit.
Because the only reason we got on to Doctor Who last week was because we were angrily ranting about stuff. We never actually started a proper conversation with Doctor Who.
Well, this is like episode, what was it, 6 last week? It was like episode 6, part 2.
Series 7, part 2.
What?
Series 7, part 2.
Series 3.
What?
No, this episode here. This episode.
Oh, right.
Is,
Oh, we're talking about the podcast of Doctor Who here.
yeah, because like we were talking about Doctor Who last week, so really it's like episode 6, part 2 of series 2, series 3, Jubinub podcast.
I see.
What do you understand?
I see his point. He's just being retarded.
How is that being retarded? I don't understand anymore. Humans.
You've never
Humans.
Anyway, sorry.
Says this.
I can't remember where we left off last week.
I like how, like, after the series is finished, Liam's credibility is just going to be shattered.
Yeah.
Credibility.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
like-
we're going to ruin your credibility.
Just like basically, you like go for this really cool job as like director or something, just for argument's sake. Just like I'm going to be a director in that. They watched that episode where you sent Dr. Seuss into space.
No, look, you said, this man is very creative, I'm going to hire him. And they'd be like, hello, I'm hired director. Actually, wait, no, how do directors get jobs? Like, who hires them? Is it the producer?
Movie companies.
So, like, New Line Cinema and things.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is normally the company that hires them. I mean, when Hasbro did Transformers, they went straight to Michael Bay.
What a stupid idea.
I know. Unless they knew that the movie was going to bomb and all they really wanted was money.
Which they got.
Yeah.
Because of gullible fools.
And now they've got their own TV channel. So there we go.
I'm with Fred as well. Everyone hated him, which is how he got so popular, and now he has his own TV show. And
And we're
3
still
movies.
here.
Yeah.
I think that's it as well. He's popular, conditional calls, but the fact is he sucks.
Yeah.
He sucks so much that he's very popular, that's the thing.
It's like
One
Jedward and
Direction.
Justin
Yeah,
Bieber and all of the
He's
Disney.
so bad, he's good.
But
Yeah.
then again, there are all people who like Fred. I mean, call me crazy, but that's true.
You're crazy, man.
No,
You're
I
crazy.
don't like Fred. Like, people
Did
like Fred.
you just say that?
I used to
People
like Fred.
like Fred.
Yeah, but you
My
know,
sister used to
you
like
get some people who are like 12.
I couldn't imagine
like
being
Fred.
someone exactly like Fred. Like all the time.
Me.
I like I had to change that end bit all the time.
Hey, it's Fred!
Fred.
The one thing that they failed at is that well, not all the episodes start with that on the TV. Like, hey, it's Fred.
What is his show even? Is it like is it actually just like a half an hour long version of his
I
original?
think it's like 15 minutes.
Ah, well, thank God for that.
Yeah.
But is it like, no,
It's just like
a
his videos,
15-minute
but-
version of his videos?
Yeah, except like bigger budget.
It's basically the film, but short times.
yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah. That film is
And worse. See, I went to the cinema to see Fred the movie. Right?
Really?
Yeah.
I can't see
It's
how
just-
you can say that with a smile. on your
It's just
face.
because it's like you know,
Credibility.
he came from YouTube. I think I should go just because he's from YouTube and that. You know,
Freddie
why
wants to
not?
make a film. You're going to say that?
What is it?
Has
Is
it?
it in the cinema?
Yeah.
When?
He's making it.
Oh, wow.
Is it going to the cinema?
Apparently.
Oh, nice.
Okay, then that is definitely a movie to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Who would you rather see? Fred's film or Freddie Wong?
Is that a serious question?
Yes, that is a serious question.
Freddie Wong, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Freddie!
Actually, I'd be surprised if Freddie Wong doesn't start off his film like that. Because he is called Freddy. So,
Hey, it's Mr. Wong. Well,
That's rather unusual.
what is that then?
It's
Hey kids, you know who has big tails, lots of great pigtails? Hey. That's funny.
Just pass it around the group.
That's about the kid.
So you got to put that picture on the podcast now?
yeah.
Yeah?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
That's better than you. So yeah, we got distracted again before we even start.
Success!
Yay!
Anyway,
Let-
who's seen the clips for Doctor Who?
Me.
Yeah.
So good.
I don't know.
I like them. I like the one where he's where Clara's done. He's like, oh, I forgot. I love hearing people say that. When
Yeah,
it's just like
I
Doctor
hate
Who.
the Doctor Who thing.
Why?
I can't stand.
You hate anything new when it comes to Doctor Who.
I like a lot of new things. It's just the stupid, pointless things that I don't like.
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing. I mean, Doctor Who's the title. No one knows his name. I don't think we're going to find out his name. It's probably just going to be Just something else. It's going to be like who he is, or it's not going to be his name, sort of thing, you know?
What I think they will actually, like, if, like, because it's all, like, this Doctor Who thing is obviously going to be the 50th anniversary episode. And it's more than likely going to have to do with the Fields of Trenzalore.
Yeah.
What I think they will do as an ultimate screw you, and actually I do hope that they do this, because even though this is like a massive piss take, I would love for this to happen. It's like the Doctor's in the middle of this battlefield, like, surrounded by all of his enemies, like a much bigger version of the Pandora thing, but and a lot cooler, just because it's all battlefield and stuff. And then whoever, like, what's her name? The eye patch lady.
Madam Kaveri.
Yeah, because she's obviously like some sort of leader, and she's trying to find who the Doctor is or whatever, or trying to stop him. And she's like, "It's time to reveal your true name, Doctor." And he's just like, "All right then, want to know my name? I'll tell you my name." Then like you come to like Clara, I nearly forgot her name there. Clara, like miles away on a hill with the TARDIS overlooking this battle.
And then it just explodes.
Exactly, it's like a massive shockwave. All the Daleks and Cybermen and everything's been like blowing up and all of that, and then it's like right at the very end when the smoke clears, the Doctor's just walking out, Captain Badass. It's just like, that is my name. Doing the bow tie up, swapping his hair back. His coattails flapping in the wind.
Speaking of the 50th anniversary, it's been confirmed that the script is finished.
Oh yeah. And Matt Smith clapped at the end.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, can you send us a link to like wherever I can read about this or something? Because I like reading about this sort of stuff.
Yeah, I've seen it in loads of places though. So,
yeah.
Well, you search on Google then.
Yeah.
Search on Google Matt Smith clapping.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there.
Just like one of those monkey things.
It's like the little monkey with the symbols.
Yeah, like a Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
I would actually like that. I would like a little mechanical Matt Smith jumping monkey thing.
Well, they've got bobblehead Matt Smith.
Oh yeah, I know that. They've even got like Matt Smith memory sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Anyway.
There's a spoiler here apparently. The new
Hang on, number.
What's the spoiler about?
Gemma it's not actually very spoilerish. It just says the new companion, Gemma Louise Coleman, is, and this is in conditional of course, adorable and blasts a fresh breeze into Doctor Who. That's not really a spoiler.
Yeah.
But it could be like a hidden message. Blast of fresh breeze.
What kind of him?
The
So
breeze!
she's Dovahkiin then.
No, I was thinking more like
Also,
the breeze or Mr. Muscle. I don't know.
You probably know this already, but Clara's been confirmed for series 8 as well.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Probably, otherwise it's a bit of like half a season.
Yeah.
Well, we know she could have got killed off in the Christmas anniversary.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Again.
She'll she'll come back in like the next series.
Have you saw that theory though?
What theory?
Someone's put on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Where Clara is Cal from series 4.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
You
Yeah.
know the library 2 part, Cal. the computer.
yeah.
Apparently,
It could make sense.
That theory
I
is,
don't know. I don't think I like it.
No, I don't like it, but it could make sense if you mess with it.
I don't know. I mean, I can see where they get the idea from.
Yeah, they do look a bit similar.
Yeah, I mean, I think I suppose it's kind of like how Karen Gillan was, how her cousin was young Amy. It might be something like that. They could be relatives for all we know. But
Sisters.
yeah, maybe a sister or again a cousin.
But I wouldn't put it past Moffat for her to actually be it.
Yeah.
Because it's Moffat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purely because it's something he could do.
I don't see how it would work though. You know, because Cal.
Well,
No, because like Cal. Like, when they had the bit where she was there in the house and she had her dad and Dr. Moon, that was an illusion.
Yeah.
They made it look as if it was present day and there was some sort of time connection thing, but it was just an illusion inside the child's mind, inside the library. She's in fact from the.
God bless him.
It's actually I think it's the 52nd century.
Yeah.
Because that's not 52nd, 51st, because that's the Moffat seems to like. That's where Jack comes from, it's where River comes from.
It's where the, what you would call it was, Starship UK.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll have
actually,
something to do with
that was
the
the
50th
42nd century.
Something like that, I don't know.
The 51st anniversary. Maybe.
Maybe.
Not, I don't think Clara has anything to do with each other. I think it's just fans being stupid.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's like this thing I read the other day.
It's like Rory being the master.
I kind of liked that. That's the thing. I thought it was cool, but the chances of it happening it was very unlikely.
Yeah.
It sounded cool, but it never got further than that.
It would have ruined the series.
It would have ruined it, and my God, Moffat has tried his best to do that.
Oh yeah, just take my hand.
Yeah. But it's yeah. But I thought it sounded cool. That's as far as I went with it. It sounded cool, but the chances of it happening was very slim.
I like how Clara has a great mystery about it. It's like it gives the companion a bit more of a mysterious feel.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty good. Because like the last time I had a mysterious companion who I didn't know everything about was Turbo.
Yeah. He was a fifth Doctor companion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He basically was
I have one little niggle with Turlo, or at least in his opening episode.
He's not Daniel.
Yeah, but first of all, he's not Daniel. Second, no, it's because of a video we did last year when you could have come but you didn't come.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Because he had been shot in a field.
Turlo is an alien. We know this. He is an alien, and he had the little rock thing. That was actually, I don't think that's actually even important to his character after the black.
Not really.
After the Black Garden thing, but he's an alien schoolboy from another planet who just happens to be on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did he get there? Is it ever actually explained on screen in the Mordra Undead episode that he is an alien? Do they ever address that? What is his race? Where does he come from? Is it ever actually explained?
I think there's mild hints towards him being an alien throughout his thing, and then in his last episode he's like, oh yeah, I came from this planet, by the way.
I could have told you beforehand, but there was just a lot of other stuff in the way. There were Daleks, there were Sea Devils, there were, the whole thing with me being controlled by the Black Guardian, there was Rassilon, there was just so much happening that I didn't tell you.
And on top of that, I've got Speedos on there, so I'm going to tell you everything.
What?
Basically, he spent his entire last episode in Speedos.
Thank you, Mark Strickson, for that rather harrowing image. I will never watch. What episode's that?
Planet of Fire.
I'm never going to watch Planet of Fire.
But it has Perry in a bikini.
I'm going to watch Planet of Fire.
You met her, you pig.
I did.
Me and Daniel can vouch for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, we can.
So can Colin Baker. Actually, that might be why he thinks you're a knobhead.
But I met Colin Baker before I met Nicola Brandt, so... Is it Brandt or Bryant?
Bryant.
Bryant?
Yeah.
That's probably why I'm a knob, but we'll get a name right.
Yeah, you're a knob. I agree with Colin Baker. That's not something I thought I would say today.
Just you are a knob.
I agree with Colin.
And I agree with Colin Baker that he is a knob. Not Colin Baker, me. Third person talking.
Do any of us have a favourite Doctor?
Tennant. It's always Tennant for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smith. Just because,
Just cause.
Yeah.
I like Eccleston.
Interesting.
I like the black sheep.
Interesting.
I like
The black sheep.
I do wish Eccleston had stayed.
I do too.
Yeah, me too.
He had so much more potential than just that one series. Same with Paul McGann.
Yeah.
Thing is, though,
Yeah, that one.
if Eccleston did stay, would David Tennant have been the Doctor still, do you think?
Possibly.
Probably.
Most
I
likely.
don't think he would have been. Like,
You don't think he would have been?
No, I don't think he would have been the Doctor, because, like, Eccleston could have stayed, we'll say, 3 years.
Yeah.
By that point, David Tennant might not have wanted to audition.
Yeah.
Well,
And
so
then
he
could
apparently
be
wanted
lots-
to for his entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, true,
Maybe.
but there might have been someone else auditioned who got the part instead of
Yeah.
him.
That's what I was thinking.
Imagine
And actually, Russell T Davies did ask David Tennant himself to be the Doctor, and Russell T Davies was still not been known. He was still around by series 3, and even if in some alternative universe, Eccleston did stay until series 3.
Yeah.
Actually, that would have been a good series 3 finale with the Last of the Time Lord thing. If it was Eccleston,
Yeah.
he regenerated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that would actually mean.
That would, actually, well, if you think about it, if they had Eccleston for series 3, and they still did the whole thing where the Master turns him into an old man,
Yeah.
what they could have done instead was have him regenerate when all the people are like when they break him free, the Doctor regenerates at that point for some reason or another. Okay, like this is just off the cuff. And then have Tennant arrive then,
Yeah.
and have him defeat the Master.
Wow.
That would have been
But,
really cool.
but it kind of robs Christopher Eccleston of his last battle.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, unless they have like a weird ghosty thingy. If they found a way to have the two Doctors appear at one moment in like a regenerate. Oh.
Legolas?
Sort of like not Legolas exactly,
Yeah.
because that was because the TARDIS
That was
appeared
kind of
inside of a
like-
TARDIS and that
So-
caused them. I still don't get that
I
actually.
still don't get Legolas.
Yeah. We need to explain it to Liam.
I think I've seen it. Are you talking about when the Master's TARDIS goes inside the Doctor's TARDIS? Or is that some? Is that?
Yeah.
So okay, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Where the Doctor and Adric are just going through the TARDIS for like 2.5 episodes.
Alright.
I can understand if it's like one TARDIS inside itself.
Yeah.
But if a TARDIS appears in, like say we have two TARDISes, TARDIS A and TARDIS B.
TARDIS.
If
It's
ta-
not
if-
TARDIS.
Well, no, the plural is TARDISes.
TARDISes.
Yeah, because it won't be tie-dye.
TARDI.
TARDI.
You're a TARDI.
That sounds like a really cool alien name.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so we have TARDIS A and TARDIS B. TARDIS A materialises inside TARDIS B.
Yeah.
I don't see how that could actually cause interdimensional loop thing, because the TARDISes themselves are
Yeah.
portals
Yeah.
to other corners of
The dimension.
dimensions.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's even science, not science fact, if that's fact within the canon universe.
So the Doctor's TARDIS wasn't inside the Master's TARDIS, wasn't it? That's the thing.
No, the Master's TARDIS was inside the Doctor's TARDIS.
Yeah, the Doctor's TARDIS was just somewhere else, so he could.
No, but what happened was there was an ordinary police box on the side of the London Road, okay?
Right, yeah.
Totally normal. The Master materialises his TARDIS onto
Yeah.
the police box, taking its shape because his chameleon circuit works. The
Yeah.
Doctor wants to reconfigure his TARDIS because he's worried about some
Yeah.
shit or other.
So he needs to get the exact measurements of a police box.
In every dimension, in every angle.
Yeah, to take it to Legolas so the people on Legolas can figure out how to like reconfigure the TARDIS.
To an exact dimension, since the chameleon circuit is naff.
Yeah.
So he appears conveniently, totally conveniently,
Yeah.
beside this other TARDIS and then materialises on top of this TARDIS. So you've now got the TARDIS within... So the Doctor's TARDIS is now on top of the Master's TARDIS.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
This is already confusing.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it.
So they start measuring this the Master's TARDIS, and Adric is able to open the door into the
So wait,
Master's.
the Master's TARDIS is the police box.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Not the Doctor. Adric's able to open the door to the Master's TARDIS by using his star thing, which is sort of his own little. That's the thing. Ever since when Adric joined the team, the Doctor decided to use him as a key to open the TARDIS. He never opened the TARDIS himself. He just went, Adric, could you open the door, please?
How is Adric a key?
Because he's got this little star thing, which is like a badge for mathematics,
Because
and
it
he
takes
uses it as a
give
key.
him loads of particles and tell him that he's going to open a door.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
There's probably a reason why he got rid of the sonic screwdriver, because Adric was there.
Yeah.
And then they kill off Adric. And he's like, damn it, I need my screwdriver back.
Adric!
Anyway, as I was saying, So Adric opens the Master's TARDIS, and they enter that TARDIS into the Master's TARDIS. But inside the Master's TARDIS is another TARDIS. And it's completely identical to the Doctor's TARDIS, except slightly darker.
It's not Doctor's TARDIS, though.
But this isn't the Doctor's TARDIS now.
It's the Master's TARDIS.
Yeah. Andrew then opens the TARDIS with, not the TARDIS, the police box in the Master's TARDIS.
Basically, like,
And that somehow opens into another TARDIS.
like, think Inception with TARDISes. Done.
Okay, so TARDISception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But then the thing that also gets me is that right at the very end, when they open the final TARDIS, they come out the back of the Doctor's TARDIS.
That's stupid.
So that is a bit weird.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm too confused now.
I think everyone is.
Yeah,
I
even
just
the
stopped
musical
paying attention.
begin just like falls asleep. Ain't you?
We're talking science here.
But if I had to pick, I would say my favourite Doctor was either 2 or 3.
Yeah. I do like Purple. I do like Purple.
Pertwee was
Well, we just
badass.
didn't see Pertwee more stays as we want.
Yeah, we can, because we've got a teacher who looks like John Purple.
Well, we've had one by the time June comes.
But in Patrick Troughton, yeah. I haven't really got much to say about Patrick Troughton, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean, you've let me borrow some of his episodes, and I've seen some fan adaptations of the first Doctor. No, I mean, like action figure adventures.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched this guy called Batman March who does these. Yeah, and he's actually done his own 8th Doctor series, which is coming to its 3rd series now, and it's looking amazing.
Yeah.
He's actually doing a 2nd Doctor story with Scott Oakes, I think it is. What's it? Like, you know the Arctic Expedition when back in Victorian era when they tried to get to the North Pole.
Yeah.
And it's basically that, and they're showing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's basically basically it's the Ice Warriors.
Yeah.
And is obviously going to show what happened to Captain Scott and
Yeah.
Oates and all that, and how they disappeared.
Speaking of Ice Warriors, what do you think?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the look of the new Ice Warriors.
Yeah. What do you?
Or the new ones.
Yeah.
The new ones, yeah.
I think they look a bit bulky.
Well, they were always a bit bulky. Bless your face.
Bless your face.
I
Please do this podcast. Bless you.
But people get surprised now when they hear that. And they
Yeah.
wake up.
I should mention I got a cool this week.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh dear.
Oh, Jake.
I've given Liam those.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason I haven't contracted it, so...
Yeah, you're with
I'm invincible!
Yes, you're invincible, yes.
I'm like the guy from GoldenEye. Just clicking the pen. Yes! I am invincible! Frozen in ice.
liquid nitrogen applied.
But yeah, Ice Warriors.
Yeah.
They were always kind of bulky.
I always loved the Ice Warriors. Like, every time you say an Ice Warrior is going to be an episode, you know it's going to be good.
Or if this one's crap.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Because,
No, well, it's Mark Gatiss.
yeah, it's Mark Gatiss, but,
Discuss it.
like, can't think of how to describe this, but, like,
Well, Mark Gatiss, he's an on-off writer.
yeah.
He has his moments, but then he
moments,
also...
but then again, he's also guys like Abominations, like Victory of the Daleks.
Yeah. I mean, the last episode he did was Night Terrors, wasn't
Yeah.
it? The one with the big-headed dogs.
Yeah.
And that was...
It was alright.
Yeah.
It was alright.
I liked it.
I don't know.
It's one of the better episodes of season 6, at least.
I'll give him that.
Yeah, one of the better episodes.
It's in
But
the-
it's not...
It's in the top half.
Yeah.
Top half.
It's a very small half as well.
Yeah.
But in the past, he's done the Charles Dickens episode from Series 1.
Yeah, that was alright, I guess.
It was alright, yeah.
Also, just as a note, I love that they got Charles Dickens back for the wedding of River Song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good point.
That's my favourite part of that episode.
The very beginning.
Like the 1 second clip at the start.
Yeah.
Oh, my toes itchy.
What other episodes did he do? He's done more.
But didn't he do the Doctor's Wife?
No, that was Neil Scary Pants Game.
Oh, yeah, of
Which
course.
one did he do in series 2? He done the Idiot Slam in series 2.
Yeah, that was.
I
Yeah.
like that one.
Oh yeah, that
It's
was
different.
It's different.
Series 3, he done.
I don't think he did. Did he do an episode for series 3?
I think he done Gridlock.
Possibly. That was. I like that episode solely because they turned Dougal from Father Ted into a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, I did like the cat. I do like the cat nun race.
Yeah, the cat.
The cat.
No.
Okay. Cat nuts.
It sounds like it should deserve its own series.
No, maybe not.
YouTube series.
Yeah.
Fan series, comics.
No, well, like if they're
It's a
regular,
series of audio dramas.
if they're regular recurring aliens, I'll be fine with that. You know, like how the Klingons were and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they had regular recurring.
Has 11 come across them yet?
Huh?
Has 11 come across them?
Wasn't there one in Let's Kill Hitler at the end when they take River to a hospital? I'm sure the nun there is a cat.
I think it was.
I mean, you didn't actually see her face, but I'm sure, like from the
But it's
outside,
a
it looked
very
like it
similar
was.
uniform. What did he do in series 4?
I don't.
Nothing!
No, he definitely did something.
Oh no, I was thinking, because he done, oh no, he was in, what was it called? You know the one where
Was it not the Maga
there's
for
the
Christmas?
experiment?
What's with the uniform?
Oh, hang on, I'll look him up when I
Yeah,
hear
look at that. And then in series 5 he done Victory of the Daleks, which was terrible.
Why do I get the feeling that if I keep on pulling this string, my shoe's going to fall out?
Because if you keep pulling that string, your shoe's going to fall off.
Do you know what you should stop doing? Pull the string.
Let's have a look.
It's an old hammer.
Daniel sick.
He was in Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Yeah, he was the vicar.
Was he?
Yeah.
That was Mark Gatiss.
Yeah.
Wow. Right, hang on. It doesn't look like he actually did anything for Series 4.
Oh!
Shame.
Ow, my leg.
However, he was the voice of Danny Boy in the victory
Yeah,
of
Victory of
Victory of the Daleks. Cool. I like how that it was like a little reference within itself because it was like, what was it, Broadsword to Danny Boy?
Yeah.
It's a reference to like an 80s TV show.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's cool. It just means that, okay.
You just know that Daniel's going to be walking home tonight and he's going to like collapse under himself.
You could
He's
say,
going to step up to the gun
You
and
won't
he's going
have
to
a
keep walking and the
soul.
still's just going to stay there.
This kid is going to lose his soul. Daniel doesn't have this.
Ginger!
And?
but yeah, Mark Gatiss.
Marcus.
I like how he's doing the thing this year, the Adventures in Time and Space.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. he's
Oh,
the-
of course, yeah,
he's
the
main
thing,
man.
yeah.
He's the main man behind that.
He's the what?
He's the main person behind that.
Yeah.
I thought it's the main baddie or something. I don't know.
Yeah, how can you have a baddie in the
how
origins
do
of
you
Doctor
have
Who?
a bad guy?
The only bad guy in the creation of Doctor Who would probably be the BBC itself.
Yeah.
I found out what the name of the bad guy who's going to be in Days of Future Past for the X-Men plan.
Oh.
And it's Peter Dinklage.
Oh.
So it's a dwarf then?
Actually, I don't know the weirdest thing is because like the character is like usual human height and that, and the guy's called Bolivar Trask.
Actually, do you know?
Wait, what? What's his name?
Just
Bolivar Trask.
Boulevard Trask.
Yeah.
Oh my, no, really?
Yes.
Even I've heard of him.
Who?
He's basically
Wow. That is going to be awesome. That movie is going to be awesome.
it's the guy.
The Sentinels!
Bolivar Trask.
They burn with their
Get a
eyes!
picture of it, so I can see who it is.
Wow.
Peter
Boulevard
Dinklage.
Trask.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage. Yeah, I know. I was expecting him to be like the guy who plays MODOK or something like that.
Mordok.
Is he small?
MODOK's a flying head.
He's a flying
right.
head with a thing around it.
Boulevard. Wow. That's going to be a good movie.
So you're thinking that? I'm thinking Peter Dinklage. Wow.
I'm just like thinking of like.
Well, Peter Dinklage is just an actor. It's the
Well,
character
I know,
he plays
but
who's important.
it's like
you
trying to
can't
figure out
just
how
have a
we
random
can-
actor appear in a movie as themselves without them being crucial to the story.
No, I'm thinking because
that's
he's
like
small,
that's action hero
and
thing.
this guy's supposed to be normal height. So I'm trying to figure out why they used him.
Well, why on earth did they use what's his face in Lord of the Rings? Who was giving him?
Johnny Davis.
Yeah, because he's a tall guy, isn't he?
He's 6 foot tall.
He's 6 foot tall and he's a dwarf.
Yeah, well, like.
To be fair though, like all dwarves in the real world aren't as big as dwarves in Middle Earth world. Really.
No, yeah, because dwarves in fantasy are meant to be bulky.
Yeah.
Ish.
Arr.
So obviously,
They're meant to be like mini tanks.
Yeah.
obviously, like how big is he?
Big.
To say,
Like,
is it like no? I mean, like, brr.
He was bigger than all the like when he went to visit the set in the Hobbit. He was bigger than everyone there.
No. I'm talking about this guy you're oohing and ahhing about.
Well, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
That guy.
Let's have a look.
Oh no.
Tyrion Lannister.
Oh, him!
Yeah.
He was in Narnia, wasn't he?
Let me see.
Was
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Wasn't he in Narnia?
What do you guess?
He was a dwarf in Narnia.
Oh.
He was an actual dwarf in Narnia.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was the one that he's the Witch King. Is the
I think I remember him.
he's
Yeah.
the Witch King's dwarf henchman
The
person.
Witch King.
Not the Witch King. I can't remember.
The Ice
his name.
Queen.
Jadis. We'll call it Jadis because
The Ice Queen. Isn't it?
I think her name is James.
Yeah, I know Jadis is like her name, but I can't remember what
Witch
title.
King.
The White Queen.
That's the one, the White Queen. Yeah, it's her servant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that like.
So he has a habit of playing
I don't think
balloons.
so.
Yes, I happen to play blondes.
But yeah, speaking of Liam mentioned dwarves, what do you think of Warwick Davis?
Dwarves. He's going to be in a Cyberman episode.
Yeah.
If they turn him into a Cyberman,
Yeah.
but keep it as Warwick Davis, a midget Cyberman, I will explode from sheer this.
I actually.
Freefoot Sailorman.
A free no. Let's face it, Warwick Davis can be very fast.
Yeah.
He's small, but he's
I
fast.
mean, look at
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
Have you looked at the leprechaun?
exactly. Leprechauns are
Look
freaking
at
fast.
Willow.
Yeah, I know.
If they had like if he was a rabid Cyberman, if they gave him if they gave him the teeth like the Cybermats, and just had Warwick Davis run around like that, chasing after Jenna Louise Coleman, that would be the best thing ever on television.
Well, that would be hilarious.
Well, when you think about it, in Leprechaun, like, he was chasing Jennifer Aniston around.
Yeah. But he was a leprechaun, not a
That's something I never
Cyberman.
thought I would see. Really? Warwick Davis just Jennifer Aniston. That's so epic. I want to see that.
Right, type it in the there. You've got that weird wiped over keyboard on. It's awkward. I typed in Dinklage and came up sunglass.
As you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, have you read the blurbs for the episodes that are coming out?
You showed me the ones for like the first couple. I don't want to be the one for the Cyberman one
Yeah.
because I want to be.
Oh, sorry, type
surprised.
it in Narnia.
They're the only ones that have
As
been
well.
released so far.
What?
They're the only ones that have been released so far.
Oh, right.
First four.
How many episodes have we got this time?
There's
around?
another 8.
Oh, all right. So we'll have. So we've got those first four, which is Bells of Saint John.
Bells of St. John. The something of Akbar.
Akbar.
The ring.
Yeah, the Ring of Akbar.
The Ring of Akbar.
Which is set on an alien planet.
Hooray!
I'm really looking forward to that one because I think that's what all the asteroids are in like the asteroid belt. Because like it's the rings of something, so it could
Yeah.
be like a ring around one of the planets.
An alien planet.
It's about friggin' time.
Yeah. I mean, when was the last time we were on the alien planet? Let's think.
Asylum of the Daleks.
Yeah, but that. I
No,
don't
come on.
really
That's
care
not even
about
a
that.
planet. That's a prison.
Yeah,
It's like saying the Death Star's a
Yeah,
planet.
It's a space
Yeah.
station.
That's no
That's
space
no
station.
space.
That's a moon.
But before that, the last planet we were on was.
Yeah, that's. For some reason, I'm thinking.
Appalachia.
What?
Appalachia was the last proper planet.
Appalachia.
And the girl who lived.
Yeah. For some reason, like, I was thinking back to The Invisible Enemy.
Really?
I know. I mean, and even before we were talking about Legopolis, that had an alien planet. I was thinking all the way back to like 74.
Yeah, I find it amusing that Skara was the first planet that they went to after Earth in the entire 50 years.
Yeah.
I think that's quite cool.
I don't like how it survived though.
No, that wasn't Skara.
That wasn't Scarlet.
That was not Skara.
At the beginning of Asylum.
At the beginning of the asylum, that was not Skara.
So they were just talking about Skara, but it wasn't Skara.
It wasn't Skara.
It just happened to have a red sky and a massive
How
dark.
many planets have red skies and probably how many
Krypton.
planets have like Daleks?
Well, it was like Krypton, but it's not inhabited by Daleks.
Or is it?
Yet.
Do we know anything
Well, the
about
fact that it got destroyed, so.
the
Have you
the
heard
Mars people? What are they called?
Ice
Martians.
Warriors?
Do we know anything about the Ice Warrior episode? Like where it's going to be set?
Yeah, it's in a submarine in the Cold War.
Oh, what?
I was almost going to be on Mars.
What do you mean, what?
On a submarine that could work okay.
It's like, do you know the Cold War between Russia and America?
Yeah,
it's like
I remember that very well.
It's set.
I was there.
It's
I was there.
It's
With the
set,
Russian.
it's
I
set
mean,
there,
they know.
and it's like a Russian submarine in the Arctic, which is like broken down or something. There's an ice warrior on board.
Oh, so it must be set on Mars.
He's so intrigued.
What I think they might do with that episode is that you know how the Ice Warriors are both good and bad.
Yeah.
What it will be is it will be one of those misunderstanding episodes. So the Ice Warrior is striking out in fear.
It's not gay, so probably.
Yeah. It's striking out in fear, and the Doctor's going to be like, hey, wait a minute, I know your people.
I know you're not very friendly, but I know you will be in the future, so...
Probably, maybe, so let's be friends.
So probably, maybe...
Why do you have hands?
Yeah, that's something that was kind of bugging me about the new Ice
like
Warriors.
it.
They've got hands and they haven't got Lego clamps anymore.
Well, hang on. The episodes where the episodes with the other Ice Warriors in, which are like the second Doctor and third Doctor,
Yeah.
they're in the future, aren't they?
Yeah.
Evolution. There we
Well,
go.
no, well,
Either that
That's
or
a weird evolution, isn't it?
well,
Get rid of hands and make them clamps.
Well,
Martian evolution is going to put evolution varies on the environment that the species comes from. The only reason we've adapted into this form is because of the conditions that we were put under as when we were alive.
evolution demanded that we look like this.
Yeah.
Imagine like if a DC world and a Doctor Who world combined together.
Actually, the Doctor Who has combined with a comic book before. Captain Britain.
Captain Britain?
Yeah.
Captain
I've
Britain.
heard that before.
Yeah.
As in like the Marvel Captain Britain.
Yeah, like Marvel.
Wow.
Captain Britain. The seventh Doctor met him.
Wow, I am intrigued now.
Yeah. Good.
Call yourself the comic book guy.
Yeah.
I've just got in the comic books like about 3 years ago. I haven't known about everything.
Oh yeah, 3 years. That's not a long time at all.
That's not a long time at all.
It was like 3 years with about 3 different comic books.
Think about it, that's longer than I've known you.
Yes, I know.
And that feels like an eternity.
And Liam's credibility is in shattered.
Yes.
It's like if you took a sledgehammer to a grape. Sledgehammer.
I've lost the conversation.
Quarter
Oh my god, really?
Oh,
Oh my god.
So that's not like stopping in like halfway through a conversation.
Which has been the best series so
This
far?
time.
Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 so far.
I liked more episodes from series 4, but favourite series was series 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think?
There's only one thing that kind of ruined series 3 for me.
Martha?
No, I love Marvel, she's great. But like, it's the magic thing at the end.
What?
Like the Doctor's magical, like, reverse time making young again.
My
Yeah.
favourite series 6. No, it's not.
Shall we go get it now?
No, I mean, it might be series 7.
Well, we can't really say
I was
series 7.
kidding, Jake.
We can't say series 7 until we've seen all of them.
Yeah.
I know that, that's what I'm saying. Like, it might
So
be
season
series 7
7.
now intended.
But we're talking at the minute, so it would be like series 1
Probably
to 6.
series 4, I think, is my favourite.
Yeah.
I like series 3, 4, and 5.
Although I really like the specials, does that count?
The specials, I class the specials as part of series 4.
The class the series 4 like 4.14 and 4.15, etc.
Yeah. Actually, if that's in that case, I suppose it might be series 4 then.
Yeah.
Because in series 4 on the whole, it had a lot of. If we're classing the specials as series 4, it had a lot of stuff.
It did
A lot of really good stuff.
Yeah.
That was
In one series, you've got the Daleks, Cybermen, the Master, Sontarans,
just like this
Davros.
series so far.
Huh?
Just like this series.
No, this was the first. No, well, this was like since it came back. This was the first time.
Bless your face.
Thank you.
Bless you all.
Like since it came back, that was the first time it all happened. So that that will be in the comic year. And actually, that was the 45th anniversary, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2008. So it was like it's not as big of a year as this year, but it was still a big year.
Yeah.
And for the Russell T Davies era, there was a lot of Russell T Davies era continuity thing that they brought back. Yeah, they brought back Rose, which is a bit of a meh.
Yeah.
You had Unit though.
That's true.
The first full appearance of Unit, which I love
Since the 80s.
since the 80s. You had what else was there? Well, you had Donna come back. She was like she was a one-off companion for 2006.
Yeah.
Then she became the full companion for
2008.
yeah.
And then became like a sub-character in 2009.
Yeah, but Wolf was there.
Yeah.
So
Will,
yeah. Well, how you can not beat Wolf? Wolf is one of the best companions of all time.
Exactly.
And he was only there for 2 episodes. So yeah.
And he also was a part-time companion in the movie line.
Yeah. Have you seen the? Have you seen the?
I've seen like 5 seconds of it.
You need to watch more.
Yeah.
More time.
They're all really good films.
It is a really good film.
Films.
No, I don't know. The first one's a bit meh, in my opinion.
I prefer the first one to the second one.
No, well, I saw the second one first. No, what I did was I saw like the ending of the first one, where Ian Barber and the others were going through the mountain. When they just started going through the mountain, and they had that big thing with all the Daleks and the countdown at the end. And I saw that all the way through to the end of the movie, and I thought it was all right. But I thought Invasion of 2150. I found that a lot cooler, I suppose. Maybe, I don't know. I prefer it. That's it.
10-2.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's the best non-companion there's been?
Non-companion.
Yeah, like there's been Jenny.
Oh well, Jenny. Yeah, she's top of the list.
Yeah, Jenny for me. But there's also like Wilfred, because he wasn't really a companion full time, was he?
Yeah.
Astrid.
I did like Astrid.
Yeah.
I mean, Voyage of the Damned is one of my favourite episodes
Agreed.
of all time.
It's in serious competition with the Snowman for my favourite Christmas special.
I didn't like the Snowman.
I thought it was great.
It had its moments.
It's just like it's such a breath of fresh air to see the level of Doctor without Amy.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much every Christmas special since 2000. Well, every Christmas special. Amy's never in them. She was in.
She was in the.
Yeah, she was in the first one, but she wasn't really part of it.
Yeah.
Well, she kind of was.
Yeah, she was in the ship that was in
Not
the
really.
crowd.
She was in trouble. She was the damsel in distress.
She wasn't
Wrong
doing
with the
anything.
Damsel in Distress. Amy was kind of like the halfway mark between like Damsel in Distress, but I'm going to do something about it.
Yeah.
And then Rory was just like.
Panic.
I mean, she wasn't doing anything in the episode, and in the next one, she wasn't in at all.
Well, she was.
Till the very end.
At the very end. When the
Yeah,
doctor-
sorry,
the
that's
doctor-
right. But the same thing, she didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Although bear in mind, the Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe was horrible.
I hate that episode so much.
Yeah.
It's my least favourite Christmas special. Easily.
I remember having high expectations for the next Doctor because there was that whole thing about the next Doctor and the return of the Cybermen. Because I love the Cybermen. I've said it before. They are my favourite villain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Favourite monster, favourite villain is the Master. Because I don't class him as a monster to speak.
The way I classify it is if it's alien, it's an alien. But if it's like from Earth, it's a monster.
Oh, humanoidish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. If it's from Earth, it's a monster. But if it's like from a different space time, it could be in the ship or anything. It's an alien. Like a Centaur's an alien.
Yeah.
But trying to figure it out. The Lazarus experiment is a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yup.
Centaur looks more humanoid than a Lazarus experiment. To say the least.
Yeah. But I had high expectations for the next Doctor. And although it did meet some of my requirements, it had the Cybermen in there, it did fail a bit.
Yeah.
And
I remember being a bit let down by the hype.
I didn't quite like the woman in the red dress. I forget her name now. Yeah. I can't remember who she is.
Yeah.
I wasn't too.
Yeah, she wasn't very friendly.
No, she wasn't. No, and even when she did have like the black contact lenses in, the only thing I could think of was that she's been possessed by one of the characters from Heroes. So that's the crossover. Exactly. I would have loved the crossover between Heroes and Doctor Who. That would have been amazing. But other than that, it was a passable episode. I did like Jackson Lake though.
Yeah,
I did like it.
The best part of that episode for me is when the Doctor's fighting the same man from Cutlass.
Oh, definitely. That's cool.
You can't beat that.
If Jackson Lake did turn out to be the next Doctor,
He's going to be in the 50th anniversary.
Oh, is it?
He wants to be.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. Well, going back to what I was saying, if it turned out he was the next Doctor and not Matt Smith, do you think you would have preferred it?
No.
Well, not preferred, but what would you have thought?
Obviously I would have known that I wasn't preferring because Matt Smith would have known the Doctor.
I don't think we
but
really
now
had a chance to see David Morrissey's Doctor that much, and it was just basically a rip-off of the 10th Doctor, kind of.
he seemed really big-headed, didn't he? I'm the Doctor, the only and the best.
It sounded like one of those old adverts, just like, it's
Well,
not
to be
the best.
fair, Colin Baker was kind of like that. He was big-headed.
Colin Baker was.
The first thing he said was like, "Change, my dear. Not a moment too soon, bitch." Backs at her.
And then in the very next episode, he nearly suffocated her.
Exactly.
Come on.
So, yeah. It could have been worse.
Right. And at the end of Doctor Who conversation, we've got 4 minutes left. 3 then. So it's 4 9.
Yeah, that is. I enjoyed
I
it.
have in charge a special edition of the Jubinub podcast, Doctor Who. Because
It's Deja Who.
Deja Who.
That would be a cool name for an episode. Deja Who.
That's the last week's one.
Was it?
Last week's episode.
No, last week was Deja Vu to Doctor Who. I'm saying it for an episode of Doctor Who itself.
Yeah.
Deja Who would be a quite coolish name.
So yeah,
This is this man.
come along, people, we must shut up now. Or we'll get people coming from upstairs to tell us to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah? What? What? What?
Anyway,
Goodbye.
anyway.
What was that?
Goodbye, everybody. See ya.
Bye.